let's complete the second part of bringing up Kari. Kari was like a baby. He had to be trained to be good, and if you did not tell him when he was naughty, he was up to more mischief than ever. In the first part of this chapter, you have learned that Kari is an elephant here in the story, and the narrator and the elephant, both of them live like friends. And although Kari was too young, still he had saved a child from drowning with the help of the narrator. Now, because the age of Kari was only 5 months at that time, so the narrator is saying that Kari was like a baby. He was like a small baby, and as babies need to be trained, Kari also need to be trained. He had to be trained to be good, and if you did not tell him when he was naughty, and there's a need to tell the elephant that no, don't do this naughtiness here, then he will, if we will not tell him don't do this, then he will become more mischievous than ever. For instance means example. For example, one day somebody gave him some bananas to eat. Very soon he developed a great love for ripe bananas. What happened one day? Somebody has given some bananas to Kari, and after that he started to love to eat ripe banana. We used to keep large plates of fruits on a table near a window in the dining room. One day, all the bananas on that table disappeared, and my family blamed the servants for eating all the fruits in the house. What happened one day? There were some bananas on the table, and suddenly they disappeared, and all the family members started to say that the servants had stolen the fruits. A few days later, the fruit disappeared again, but this became a habit. After some time, again it happened that the fruits disappeared from the basket. This time, the blame was put on me. This time, the family members, the elders, started to say, no, these are not the servants. I think it is the narrator. The family members started to say that it is the narrator who had stolen the fruits, who had eaten the fruits. And I knew I had not done it. And the narrator knew that very well, that he didn't done that do that work, for I was sure they had taken all the fruits, because it made me very angry, because the narrator became very angry and he thought that the servants had taken the fruits. The next time the fruit disappeared, I found a banana all smashed up in Kari's pavilion. Now, next time again when it happened, the narrator found some smashed up bananas. Some bananas which were uh, not eaten in a proper way, and they were thrown outside the Kari's pavilion. This surprised me very much. The narrator was very surprised to see this, for I had never seen fruits there, and as you know, he had always lived on twigs. The narrator became so surprised because he had never seen Kari to eat such type of fruits, and the narrator knew that he always used to eat only juicy, luscious twigs. Next day, while I was sitting in the dining room wondering whether I should take some fruits from the table, without my parents' permission, a long black thing, very much like a snake, suddenly came through the window and disappeared with all the bananas. One day the narrator was sitting beside the window. See here in the picture, the narrator, who is only 9 years old at that time, he is sitting beside the window, and he also wanted to eat some bananas, but he want to take the permission of his parents. And suddenly what happened? Something black like a snake, like a reptile, came inside, and it took all the bananas from the basket. I was very much frightened because I had never seen snakes eat bananas, and I thought it must be a terrible snake that would sneak in and take fruits. Now the narrator was terrified. Frightened means terrified. Dara hona, dar jana. The narrator was terrified because he had never seen that snakes are eating bananas. He had never heard this, that snakes eat banana. So he thought that it is really a terrible means dangerous, a dangerous snake who is eating fruits. I crept out of the room. Crept means moving slowly without making any sound. The narrator went outside the room without making any sound. With great fear in my heart, ran out of the house, feeling sure that the snake would come back into the house, eat all the fruit, and kill all of us. Now the narrator thought that the snake will eat all the fruits, and he will kill all of us. As I went out, I saw Kari back disappearing in the direction of the pavilion, and I was so frightened that I wanted his company to cheer me up. When the narrator went outside, he was very fearful at that time, and he saw that Kari was going towards his pavilion. Disappearing means moving back. He was moving. Disappear means try to hide or गायब हो जाना जिसे बोलते हैं, not able to see. So the narrator had observed that Kari was going back towards in the direction of his pavilion. Narrator was so frightful, so terrified that he thought that he should go to the pavilion so that the animal, the elephant, can make him happy. I ran after him into the pavilion, and I found him there eating banana. And when the narrator followed the elephant, what he found there? He found that the elephant was eating bananas there. I stood still in astonishment. Astonishment means in surprise. Underline this word astonishment, it means surprise. The banana were lying strewn all around him. All the bananas were lying here and there in awkward way. He stretched out his trunk and reached for one far away from where he was standing. The elephant stretched his trunk to pick up the banana which is far from his reach. Where he was standing, the elephant was far from him, so he took the help of his trunk to pick that up. That instant, the trunk looked like a black snake, and suddenly the narrator observed that his trunk was looking like a snake, and I realized that Kari was the thief. The narrator understood that nobody is the thief but Kari. I went to him, pulled him out by the ear, and joyously showed my parents that it was Kari and not I that had eaten all the fruits these many weeks. And the narrator had told to his parents that the thief is nothing, nobody else but Kari, who was stealing the bananas, the fruits from the basket from many weeks, and it is not the narrator. Then I scolded him. Scold means uh, datna, to say some words strictly. For elephants understand word as well as children, and I said to him, elephant also understand words according to the narrator. That's why the narrator told to him, next time I see you stealing fruits, you will be whipped. Whipped means you will be beaten. The narrator said that if next time you will steal the fruit from the basket, then you will be beaten. He knew that we were all angry with him. Now the elephant knew very well that all the family members were angry with him, even the servants too. Why the servants were angry? Because before the narrator, the servants were told that you all have stolen the fruits. His pride was so injured that he never stole another thing from the dining room. His pride was so injured. It means the elephant had felt those words, and from that day he hadn't tried to steal anything from the dining room. And from then on, if anybody gave him any fruit, he always squealed as if to thank them. And if anybody used to give fruits to the elephant, then he started to trumpet. Squeal means trumpet loudly, make sound loudly, as to say thank. An elephant is willing to be punished for having done wrong. If an elephant does something wrong, then willingly he accepts his punishment. But if you punish him without any reason, he will remember it and pay you back in your own coin. If you will punish him without any reason, or you will punish him for wrong reasons, then he will pay you back in your own coin. It means in his own way he will take the revenge. Curry is a fast learner. Fast learner means who learns something very fast, very quickly. He masters all signal and sound he is taught. He had learned all the signals and sounds. There is one lesson though that an elephant takes 5 years to learn, but the narrator had understood that elephant used to take 5 years to learn all the signals. Curry is no exception. It means curry also took the same time as other animals take. An elephant must be taught when to sit down, when to walk, when to go fast, and when to go slow. You teach him these things as you teach a child. If you say that and pull him by the ear, he will gradually learn to sit down. Similarly, if you say Mali and pull his trunk forward, he will gradually learn that it is the signal to walk. Here are some signals which were taught to the elephant. Curry and other elephants uh, are also taught in the same way. They are taught how to sit, when to talk, when to walk fast, when to walk slow. And these things are taught at the age of childhood. So what is the meaning of dhat? If somebody say dhat in the ear of an elephant, it means sit down. Similarly, if someone say mali in his ear by pulling his trunk, it means it is the signal of walking. Curry learned mali after 3 lessons. After learning 3 things, Curry learned Mali. But it took him 3 weeks to learn that. But he took 3 weeks, it means 21 days to learn that. To learn when to sit, to learn this, Curry took 21 days. He was no good at sitting down. It means it was very difficult to teach him when to sit. And do you know why an elephant should be taught to sit down? Because he grows taller and taller than who take care of him. An elephant is taught to sit down because he grows taller and taller, and then to take care of it, to reach to its height, it is necessary to make it sit. So that when he is 2 or or 3 years old, you can only reach his back with a ladder, because at the age of 2 or 3 he became so high that a ladder is needed to reach to his back. It is therefore better to teach him to sit down by saying that, so that you can climb upon his back. Who would want to carry a ladder around all the time? So the narrator said that it is taught to sit because it's not easy to carry the ladder all the time. Ladder to climb up on the back. The most difficult thing to teach an elephant is the master call. And what is the most difficult thing? Master call means the main call. He generally takes 5 years to learn it properly. The master call is a strange hissing, howling sound as if a snake and a tiger were fighting each other. And you have to make that kind of noise in his ear every day. Every day it is taught to the elephant the sound of hissing, howling, or like the sound of snakes or tiger are fighting with each other in the ear of the elephant. And do you know what you expect an elephant to do when you give him the master call? What will the elephant do? If you are lost in the jungle and there is no way out and everything is black except the stars above, you dare not stay very long anywhere. Suppose you are in jungle and you have lost your way and there is nothing to help you. The only thing to do then is to give the master call, and at once the elephant pulls down the tree in front of him with his trunk. And suddenly your elephant will come after hearing the master call and he will pull down the tree. This frighten all the animals away. And with that, when other animal will see that a tree had fallen down, then they will run away. As the tree comes crashing down, monkeys wake from their sleep and run from branch to branch. You can see them in the moonlight and you can almost see the stakes running in all directions. Below you can hear the growl of the tiger in the distance. Even he is frightened. Then the elephant pulls down the next tree and the next and the next. Soon you will find that he has made a road right through the jungle straight to your house. And you will suddenly feel that other animals will become fearful. They will start to go from there, and the elephant will continue to pull down the trees and he will make a way for you to reach the house. So this is the reason why a master call is taught to the elephant. Dhan Gopal Mukherjee is the writer of this chapter. I have sent you the PDF of all the question answers of this chapter. There are 8 questions. Do all these questions in your notebooks. Now class, Allah Hafiz.